And we're back for what might be episode 18 of Pokemon Legends. Oh no, wait. I think 17. Honestly, I already forgot. I had it in my head, but I honestly don't remember. It might be episode 17 or 18 of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, a bunch of things happened. Like a whole lot of things. If I remember correctly, we went and beat up the three Guardians of the Lakes. They each gave us an item. Then we went to the top of Mount Coronet, where we ended up fighting Kamado and Benny. Surprise, spoilers, I guess. Which were both really cool and just amazing battles. Like, I was already expecting the Benny thing because I did get kind of spoiled on his design. I just didn't know that it would happen at this time. I just knew that apparently he had a ninja design and that he looks like Wally's ancestor. Then I saw this and I was like, this is epic. Then after that, we had a battle with Kamado, who was all dressed up in armor and looked really cool. And he did say sorry, so we forgave him for the dumb things he did just a short while ago, kicking us out of the village for pretty dumb reasons. Understandable, but still dumb reasons in my opinion, sorry. Then we caught a Dialga, which we now have on the team because I think we're gonna need it for what comes next. I did go and beat up the Alpha Blissey and the Obsidian Field Lens like 2 times, and then I gave up because the only person that was really getting level ups, well, most of the XP, was Lilligant, because she was the one beating it up. Everyone else got like at least 1 level up, but right now our highest leveled Mon I think is Lilligant. Maybe Samurott is near it, but I honestly don't remember. So we're gonna go into this and hope that we don't reach level 70. Well, we're hoping that the enemy isn't level 70, sorry. I don't think I got any items, right? Yeah, we're good, okay. So, let's continue the story. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. Okay. Have no idea how I ended up in the wrong place somehow. Okay, I'll be back. Another thing, I did get spoiled on the, I guess, different forms of Dialga and Palkia. So I'm guessing that's what's gonna end up happening here. We're probably gonna end up having a battle between this new Dialga and Palkia form. Hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully I can catch Palkia, but they're probably gonna let us catch it just because there's only one, I think. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Maybe this is how we get oh no, apparently it's this. I was hoping we would get fossil Pokemon here, but I guess not. I imagine that we probably have to wait for a time rift and then we get out fossil Pokemon here. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves. Oh, it evolved. Good for him. I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? I'd have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, hello. I was wondering when you guys were gonna show up. Nice pose. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Okay, so she was from the Diamond Clan. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. That earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the... Oh, there we go, in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. So, I'm guessing... whatever her name is, I think it's Charm, left this survey corpse, and those two left each of their appropriate clans. I wonder why, though. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Akari. You take Charm. Oh, it'd be cool if we actually had a triple battle. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky Charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Screenshot, because why not? She's so cool. Oh, good thing we started with this too. I think she has a Gengar, right? Oh, it's level 61. I don't think I'm gonna beat Gengar with the Lil again, so let's just do this. Stab, quite effective. Oh, but it is defensive, so that makes sense. Probably should have gone with strong style, but whatever. Just because why not? There it is. And there it is. Oh, I can actually see the fossil from here. That's cool. Guess we have you. You should be able to take this fine. I don't think Gengar gets... Well, it might have Dark Pulse, but I doubt it, because normally that's a TM move. But you are gonna... Oh, it does have Pre-meter, probably, right? This should kill, though, right? Stab, super effective against the Gengar, which are pretty fragile. Because they're glass cannons, yeah. Sorry, Charm, but this was not your lucky day. Well, you are rather formidable. Cool, we got a level up too. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Akari. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Bye. I think you guys were probably some of my favorite. Well, I kind of like all the characters in this. Honestly, those 3, what did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Finally! Thank you, someone does it. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. Aww. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that Originor, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Akari. You obtained a piece of Originor. Originor, an ore of mysterious power spoken of in ancient mints, and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Cool. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Lian. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a wardy warden. Let's hurry back to Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we... Wait, Mr. Professor? Okay. Delventon's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare, despite a silly streak. Hey, Laventon. Let's start with Dialga, because why not? So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the Originor. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask you since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to— oh, come on. I thought we could just continue the story. Apparently not. I was gonna question where Volo went. Here you are, Professor Laventon, for remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. You're up next, Akari. Time for whatever we're calling that stone. You handed over the Originor. Fragments of the Red Chain collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy, you're one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Oh, didn't know who he was. Okay, apparently he's a great craftsman. Good for you, Ray. Hey, just wait, Akari. You'll finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they hurried up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the Valley of Time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. Good point. We've done it. Akariet's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. Oh, hello. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. You obtained an Origin Ball. Okay. A singular and irreplicable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all history could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Akari. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Okay. Cool. So now we have an Origin Ball. I thought they were gonna make, like, I don't know, like a stone to change Dialga's form, but I guess it's something else. Well, I mean, I guess it was the ball. Do you have anything good? You got a Dazzling Rock, a Bean Cake set, Metallic Spread. I think this is a Dawn Stone or Shiny Stone? Yeah, Shiny Stone. I'll take it. I'm guessing this is a Metal Coat? Yeah. Oh well, I'll take what I can get. Oh, it's you! What are you up to? You're gonna tell me Volo's gone crazy and is, I don't know, doing some crazy stuff? Let me put this up. Hey, I forgot your— oh, it's Kohira, right? I think that's her name. And here you are, last one, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. and I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in history, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now take Dialga at your side, and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Okay. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer. Oh. Aw. I'm glad. Twins. We're both fashion maniacs. But let me tell you, you're not gonna find anything as good as what I'm wearing. At least not for your style, I guess. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? I mean, any time's the time for shopping. I could go shopping right now, honestly. Well, I hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. I was about to say that too. Alright, Akari, once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Oh, I almost forgot, but I think while I was fighting those Blissies and Alpha Chansey, in between this episode and the last, because I did fight an Alpha Chansey just to see how much EXP it would give me, and it didn't give me that much, honestly. That's why I switched to Blissey and then gave up on that. I did find a shiny Staravia. It was a bad nature, honestly, but it made up for the one that I ended up losing out on the last grinding session I had, so that was cool. But anyway, let's get back to story. I probably should have checked if Benny was still around. Oh, hey Volo. Just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base of camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Wait, are you gonna battle me? Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Is this it? Is this the time? And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Oh god. Oh, you got full restores? Hello? Finally. I can only get... Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Well, they've always been expensive. I'm just gonna get 10. Hey guys. You ready to do this? Because I'm not. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? Yep. Hey Akari, let's meet tomorrow together. What is that supposed to mean? It's a saying we got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Oh, that's cute. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Akari, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh my, okay. The music's going in right now. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What's happening? Oh my gosh. It's casting, oh no. Wait, oh my gosh. Okay, so, this is really cool. Get out of there. If I'm being honest, Palkia has the better origin form, compared to Dialga. Like, Dialga isn't bad. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. That's annoying. Are you done? Okay, I'm probably gonna die, honestly. Still haven't challenged it to a battle yet. Okay. So it's just casting Meteor now. Are we in Final Fantasy? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm totally gonna die. There we go. Oh! Well, let's try that one more time. That cutscene was really cool too. The only thing I wish they would have kept the Palkias, for the origin form, I guess, or whatever this is called, is if they would have kept the arms. It would have made it somewhat... Okay, I forgot you do that. Just because, I don't know, it would have looked like a centaur, which would have been cool. I mean, it already looks like a centaur because of the lower body parts, but the arms would have made it more complete. It just looks a bit weird without the arms. This music is really good. Okay, we're doing bad. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me... okay, that one was my fault. I think it does it 3 times, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. I always miss out on that one. Oh no, I'm dead. I don't know why I keep on walking away from it. It's just my instinct, I guess. But I think I can do this without, like, having to continue the battle. I have to concentrate, I think. So let's try. Okay, first things first. It's gonna do just a random teleport attack. So run away. Run! Okay. Or maybe you can't escape that. Or no, I feel like you can probably escape it. You just have to have, like, precise timing. Oh no. There we go. I feel like... Oh, I messed up. I feel like I'm at a rave or something with this music. But somehow it really fits well. Oh, there it is. Should do one more. There we go. Oh, I might have put myself into a corner. Barely escaped that one. Ooh. Oh no. That should be the last one, right? Oh, okay, just this one, that's fine. Okay, we did it. Oh, that's why the temple's destroyed in Diamond and Pearl. Oh, that's cool. That's also kind of sad, because no one's gonna know what happened here, or how it originally looked, aside from us, I guess. And the people who've seen it, but still. She caught it. She really did it, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it. Yes, oh good show, what a catch. You can take that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. Are we supposed to battle Palkia? I feel like we were supposed to battle it. Oh well. I hope I didn't miss out on anything. Absolutely astounding as ever, Akari. Thanks, Sinnoh. Just what I'd expect of my protege. Ray, you're too cute for me to be mad at you. Yeah. Aw, Kamado. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch. What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve that sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration history has ever seen. Celebrate? With the Diamond Clan? The two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty sin of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over whose was wrong or right are ancient history but now. I'm sure our ancestor would be shocked to see us agree. But this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. Aww. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's just me. I was like, something's about to happen, isn't it? Wait, is it? Oh no. Is he gonna come out of the pillar? Okay, I got really scared for a second there. Oh, that's it? I want to see the party though. Oh, nice music though. Aww. Welp, although we finished the main story, we still have a bunch of stuff to do right now. We have a bunch of requests that we need to finish, and we also need to collect all the wisps. I'm guessing we're gonna get all the mythical Pokemon by actually doing the request, so we have to look forward to that. Right now this episode's pretty short, so I'm probably gonna start doing some of the requests right now, and we'll see how much we can get done in this episode. I won't say my thoughts about the game since it's technically not over yet. We still have to finish the requests and everything else, but so far I've enjoyed it, so looking forward to what comes next. I am curious how we're supposed to face Volo, because I was expecting him to just show up at the end and be like, oh, you thought that was the end? Ha, funny. You would have thought, psych. And he would just beat us up right then and there, but I guess he's gonna show up at some other point. From what I've heard, there isn't any actual post-game to this game. It's kind of just requests, catching Pokemon, finishing the Pokédex. But no, like, I don't think I've heard anything about story. I guess we'll find out once these credits end, but maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, we also have to worry about Kohira and her legendary Pokemon deal, so I'm guessing that's, oh, the cool guy, Benny, hello. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to, think about that too. I wonder how that's gonna go down. Maybe she has a unique request too. I also gotta go do the battling things in, whatever her name is at the village. Hopefully that's not too difficult. From what I've heard, Volo is a really strong opponent. Like, I've heard people actually have to use the Grit Gravel on their Pokemon to actually even have a chance at beating him. And that he's basically like the Cynthia of this game. Well, already is. It is that, since it's safe to assume he's somehow related to Cynthia. Maybe, possibly, either that or I don't know, honestly. But I guess we gotta look forward to that. I did get a sneak peek into one of the battling requests, and it seems a bit weird. I think it was you have to beat certain trainers with specific Pokemon. Like, one of them was beat Irida with a Palkia and Adaman with a Dialga. So that's gonna be interesting too. But I guess... There's just a lot to do in this, but at the same time it feels like not a lot. I don't know why. It's just one of those things, I guess. I feel like at the rate we're going, we're probably gonna make it to episode 20 or 21 maybe, if we're lucky, just so we can end off this series at the same as episode number as Kingdom Hearts 1, which would be cool. If not, it's alright. Oh, definitely screen. Oh no! No, don't take this away from me. Okay, let me trainer there. Aresu Mai, Pauline. No, don't take it. Oh. I didn't get to absorb the image. Oh, God is finally hitting me up. Your phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. You know what I just realized? Although, prepare well, then make for the Temple of Sinnoh once... Oh no. Oh God. No. No, right? No. Oh no, there it is. A new day dawns, leave your cards. Okay, I was worried. I was really scared for a second there. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's happening. Morning, Akari. So the space-time rift is gone. Think this means we can finally close the book on this whole mess? Well, in any case, there's one book we can't close yet, the Pokédex. Time to get back to our official Survey Corps duty of completing it. We're going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss how we'll tackle the work that's left. See you there, Akari. Okay, so let's see what's left of the story, I guess. So I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. Yep. Indeed. That only seems natural given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time I caught a glimpse of you making merry, Captain. I believe you must be imagining things. Now, Professor Laventon, to business, what is the current state of progress on the Pokédex? I dare say we made quite significant progress all in all. I wonder if he still would have said that if we had just done a solo run. Well, you do need to catch Pokemon to get rank stars, so I guess you can't really do that. Because you need rank stars to actually progress the story, so I guess that's interesting. Though we could afford to put a little more effort into our research tasks. And of course, it is hard to know how far to go in pursuit of some reports. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legends. After all, who knows if they are even real? Yeah, we're still relatively new to these parts. How are we to know what's true and what's not? Pardon, couldn't help but overhear. Oh no. If it's Hisuian history and legends you want, then I'm your man. Why, I've spent plenty of time studying such things instead of, I mean, while also tireless doing my work for the Ginkgo Guild. And I visited many of the ruins and whatnot here in the Hisui region already. I imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon of legend in these parts. Oh ho, music to my ears, my good fellow. Listen well, Akari. You are to learn all you can from the merchant Volo and work together as needed, for the sake of the Pokédex. We, meanwhile, will also continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by other means. Understood. I'll set up at the Heights camp, then Akari, I'll be expecting you. The researcher of myths. Besides, I have something I'd like to discuss with you too, so I hope you won't keep me waiting. Oh yeah, I also have to go find all the poems, or the story of things that I can find with Ursaluna. Okay, let's go meet Volo. I wonder what he's gonna have us do. I doubt he's gonna have us catch Pokemon, right? Unless he wants us to catch mythical Pokemon, but we already seen that Manaphy is behind one of the regular requests, so I wonder what he's gonna tell us. Oh, this is... hello. Was this always here? Akari, there you are. Have a look here, if you will. A good long close look, please. See these patterns modeled after Pokemon? I come to think that they might be letters, rather, like hieroglyphs, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who gathered together with the Pokemon at his side. Oh, the tale of a brave soul who, together with the Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. A deity? Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name is... Arceus. Okay, that's not ominous at all. Perhaps you've already heard this name. It does sound familiar. I mean, he's been hitting me up this whole time. Of course, what else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now, let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about quelling all the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed that they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. You read the text engraved on the back of the first plate you obtained. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. The original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So what do you say, Akari? I think we should try to gather all the plates. And I've got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of the grueling grove. Oh, his foot was glitching into the ground, so that was cool. Grueling grove. Oh, hey Mai. Let me talk to her real quick, because this is interesting. Or it seems interesting, I mean. You want to battle me or something? I forgot to take out the Dialga. Let me take out the Dialga quick. Here's the shiny Staryu I was talking about. Yeah, that's a terrible nature. Hey Mai. So we meet here again. I've been hearing plenty of your impressive exploits, but of course I've always known you would impress us ever since you dealt with that Alpha Cricketune for me. I've had my hands full as well. I have no idea why, but Munchlax keeps trying to run off in different directions. Munchlax, where are you off to now? This is cute. I'm not sure what he's so focused on, but he just up and disappears without warning. Keeping track of him has been quite the task. Oh, that's so cute. Do I have a translation app on my phone? I mean, Arc phone? What was that just now? It almost seemed to be responding to Munchlax. Your Arc phone is reacting to Munchlax and displaying his destination. Oh, we got Google Maps on this. It's pointing to Raminus Island. Hello? My, isn't this exciting? I wonder if we're about to see another strange phenomenon sweep across Hisui. Or perhaps I'm reading too much into things. Could I ask you to visit Ramana's Islands to try to shed some light on this new mystery? A new anomaly. Okay. Go to Ramana's Island. Oh, all the way over there. I wonder what for. I'm gonna go check this out real quick because I'm curious what the heck could be going on with Munchlax. Seems to be the place my Munchlax was interested in. Oh. Hello. Why are Sora just chilling here now? Better report back to Mai about the Sora. Oh, okay, we're bye. Bye. Sorry. I wanted to try catching some of them or battling them, but things went badly immediately. Done with your investigation. Please tell me what you found. A pack of Pokemon? Because I mean it was just 4. That hardly tells me anything. What kind of Pokemon did you see then? They were Sora. The spiteful fox Sora? Well, you came across a rare Pokemon. I've seen them in the Icelands before, but not here. So was that it, Munchlax? Were you curious about Sora? Oh. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I love this. Well, this is unexpected. It seems there are 2 Munchlax now. But naturally, I would never fail to recognize my own Munchlax. It's you, right? Not the Munchlax next to me, the other one. Oh, wait. Are we gonna have abilities now? Aw, poor Munchlax. I love this. So it was Sora. How odd for it to appear in the Fieldlands. I only hope that this isn't an omen of something unpleasant yet to come. As a precaution, it might be best for you to report this to your captain. I'll do that in a bit. Let me go see what Volo wants me to do. Now, Akari, according to my own investigations... Oh, what? An Alphabesquin? Terribly sorry, Akari, but do you think you could handle it? What the heck? Hey, Bespiquin. Was not expecting to run into you here. This might be a sign from Arceus that I probably shouldn't be messing around with Volo, should I? I think it's level 60, right? Oh yeah, it's level 60. I don't think extra stories should kill, so let's try that. Oh wait, it has Power Gem. Oh my gosh, I forgot. We're dead. Yep. This thing will have Bug Buzz, Air Slash. It has a ton of moves that can actually kill us, so I'm not sure if we're gonna even be able to catch it. Hopefully this will give us a bit of survivability. Oh my god. Oh, it was crit, that's why. Hopefully it stays in this Ultra Ball. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, you obtained the stone plate. Okay, that was interesting. Why did that alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying around. In any case, that's the only other plate that I had any information about, so that's that. And yet, nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must still be more plates left out there for us to find. Not to worry though, I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know all about the plates. Mistress Kohira? The one and only Mistress Kohira, yes. You haven't had the chance to properly thank her for her help in obtaining the red chain. Am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. So onward to the ancient retreat. Okay, let's see what you have to say. A gathering of Sora in a place other than their natural habitat. Could this also have been caused by the space-time rift? I suppose we don't know enough yet to say for certain. At any rate, thank you for the report. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not complaining. Thanks. Munch. Akari, things are growing worse. After we parted, Munchlax reacted to several different locations, and there was a mass outbreak at each of them. Simultaneously in multiple locations? These must be somehow different from the mass outbreaks we know. Why don't we call this new phenomenon a massive mouse outbreak? Your new orders are to investigate this massive mouse outbreak. I think there are... Sounds like I can count on you to keep investigating. Well then, I'll be waiting for you by the front gate. I think there are specific requests that we have to investigate. Snow White Bullpix. Kiaka, Security Corps fellow from Alola, has several Bullpix, but he calls them Kyokale. Track him down and see what his request entails. Interesting. Mushroom hunting with Swinub. It seems moral the mushroom hunter needs a helping hand or nose. Make use of Swinub's special skill and fulfill his request. Okay. Okay, we have so many requests now. You're that talented Survey Corps member I keep hearing about, right? I have a favor to ask of you. You know Arboro Tunnel, yeah? The tunnel near Obsidian Falls? I'm hoping to dig into the tunnel walls to see if I can find any good stone there, but a Pokemon's been raging about and getting in my way. It's more than I can handle. Think you can calm it down for me? I'll do my best. Thanks a ton. Please head to the tunnel once you're ready to calm down that Pokemon. Okay. Oh, a Ginkgo Guild member. Hello. Ah, if it isn't one of our beloved customers, might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in a village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hints of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true, but everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the avalanche slopes. Traces of a lost village. Interesting. Hey, how's the survey work coming along? We've been doing great since you helped us out, isn't that right? Botisha, whatever. Cass. What? No way. Hey, Dustox. Whatever. Bo. My buddy, congratulations, you evolved into a Dustox. Oh, that's cool. I love my buddy, no matter what it looks like, but its nickname needs changing, I guess. Oh, just that, okay. I guess let's talk to you. Never, never, you whelp. Oh dear customer, I'm sorry you had to see that. I asked Tao Ha to supply me with some new goods, but he simply won't do business with me. I truly hate to keep imposing like this, but would you please try to make him see reason? You'd do well to bring him a token of goodwill. Perhaps some sand radishes. 3 ought to do. I'll worry about that later. Right now I'm just unlocking them. No, that's not right either. It needs a special extra something, but what? Oh, nice timing as always. I could use your help again coming up with some new hairstyles. I've hit another wall here. Now I bet I could get inspiration from a different Pokemon this time. A Pokemon like, yeah, Kirlia. I can't remember how it looks exactly, but I'm pretty sure it has a real distinct style. If I could study one up nice and close, I bet it'd get me past this block. If you manage to catch Kirlia, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? I can get this done right now, so... about your request. You know, they say Kirlia just loves to dance. I kinda get it. That feeling when your hair sways around you while you're dancing, it's the best. Actually, yeah, that's the sort of hairstyle I want to go for. Now how to gather up the hair the right way, and where should it be let down? I've got it. That's what I'll do. Girl, I owe you one. Thanks to you and Kirlia, I got ideas for some new hairstyles. And new colors like no one's ever seen. Come by any time and try them out for yourself. Kirlia, the hairstyle muse. Cool. Let me see what you got. No. Maybe. No. 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 Oh, definitely not. Oh, hello. This is kind of nice. Kind of wish it was longer in the back though. But it's nice. No. Oh, this is... I just realized that's her hair, no. The clothes lady, that is. Still not sure. Oh wait, is this her or is... What's this one then? Okay. Oh no. Oh, is that supposed to be Cyrus's hair? No thank you. We're just gonna go back to normal. You got it, girl. Here goes nothing. And we're done here. Not a bad look, wouldn't you say? Last thing, hat or no hat? I'll wear it. Thanks for coming now. Drop by again anytime you're here. I'll keep polishing my skills. The color of your clothing can make all the difference in the world, don't you think? I should have said yeah. Absolutely. I bet you will like to dress up in your favorite color. I want to make clothing in new colors, but I can't get a hold of the right materials. If you happen to have red shards, blue shards, and green shards, would you kindly give me one? Of each? I should have one of each, actually, so... I can do this real quick. I think the music changed here again. You kinda... okay, whatever. Such beautiful shards. I'm sure these will work perfectly. Now then, let me try and dye something. I can make anything into a beautiful dye if I cook it down into the trusty cauldron inside my shop. A color more beautiful than I even imagined, and all thanks to you, dear customer. I hope you enjoyed the different looks that new color brings to your outfits. Let's see what she's got now. Oh, we got Ninja Mask, hello. Definitely buying this one. Sure, that's fine. Did we get ninja clothes too? If so, I'm very excited now. Oh, there we go. So it's a whole outfit now. I think I am gonna buy this, honestly. Oh, we got a bandit outfit? Oh, that's cool. I'm really tempted to get the bandit outfit. But I won't. Because it's not as nice. It's not as nice as the ninja outfit, honestly. Oh, wow. Okay, now this is worth... I kind of want to get both, honestly. I think I am going to get both, sorry. Let me go get some money and I'll be right back. because I am not going out looking like this. Actually, I look so cool with the ninja mask. Actually, the diamond clown clothes works kind of well with this. Kind of wish I would have changed my hair to the other one now then. I think this kind of works actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this for now. I might change my clothes by next episode, but we'll see. Hey, Mai. I suppose I should tell you exactly what I witnessed first. Munchlax suddenly took off, running into a rainstorm. I tried to stop him lest he get wet, but then I saw those mouse outbreaks appearing all over. Perhaps it was the massive outbreaks that Munchlax was so curious about. If that's the case, Munchlax might be able to help us investigate this phenomenon. I'll also work with you as I'm concerned about Munchlax. Massive mass outbreak in the Fieldlands. We can begin our investigation as soon as you're prepared. Are you ready to go now? No. Then I'll be waiting right here. Come speak with me when you're ready. I'm gonna go talk with Volo first. The music here kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. Hey, Kohira. Oh, Lost One. It's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carry out your duty as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? It's about Arceus. Ah yes, a tale whose origin lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people, from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region, and I have heard of certain fragment plates, as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleaver and Weirdeer. Is that all? I thought that surely you could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I've nothing new to tell you. Why the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused the Algan Pokemon with the creator, Arceus had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answer to these mysteries may even shed light on why Akari here fell from the sky. Aha, I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help as best I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the Volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. I wonder what that last one meant. Now then, what would you hear of me? I know what the Three Lake, I know the Volcano, I know the Crescent Moon, I know the Temple Giant. What's the beginning? It's not Darkrai or Shaman. We got... Oh! Is it... What? Is it maybe Giratina? Although that doesn't really fit, but it's the only one I can think of. I guess let's ask her about that. And indeed, a beginning for you, certainly. Where was it you first fell to earth here? The Plate of Prelude Beach. Now then, what would you hear of? The Tree Lake Pokemon. Ah yes, them. You already know. Go give them your thanks for the red chain, and show them how strong you've become. Oh cool, so I just get free missions. Well, where could that be but Firespit Island? Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? We'll make for the Coronet Highlands for now. The Plate of Moonview Arena. Okay. Now then, what would you hear of? Temple Giant. The secret that lurks in Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. Done with your questions, are you? Yes. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed for your own sake and for that of the Pokédex you labor on. I know we could rely on you, Mistress Kohira. That's more than enough information to work with. Now let us find those plates. Interesting. It's just as I had suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search, Akari. If we can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the backs of the plates, at last, perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. You should go search for the Pokemon that Kohira mentioned, Akari. I have my own avenues of research that I like to pursue. Arceus, creator of all Hisui, I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. Oh, there we go. I was like, is something happening? I've had a message from Mistress Kohira. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Volo. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. Are you gonna battle me again? Oh no, we are gonna battle him, aren't we? He's already in his armor. Prelude Beach, indeed a place of beginning. Now it's not the time for words. Face me in battle. Sure. Oh wait, I was supposed to end off the episode. Well, we're probably gonna lose, so I guess this is fine. Oh, you have 5 Pokemon this time? Hello? Pretty sure you just had 4 last time. And it's level 65. Hello. We might die, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to try this and hope for the best. Ooh, should have gone strong style. Oh. Okay. Did he... Oh, well, whatever. This should kill, right? Okay, good. Oh, you got a Snorlax. I think Snorlax is specially defensive, if I remember correctly. But it can also be defensive, I think. Oh no, we are dead. Yep. Maybe Lilligant can take care of this. Ooh, 3 turns, now that's lit. Gonna use this turn to revive Gardevoir. And now I can kick your butt. Actually, this might not kill, so... just in case. Never mind, we're good. Okay, what are you sending next? The flying type, right? The Braviary? Yeah, I was expecting that. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I might be dead. Of course I am. I think all my Pokemon are really fragile, which kinda sucks. I think... I wanna use you. So let's try this. I think it has Sky Attack, which might totally definitely... Oh no. Oh... Oh my gosh, it survived. Nope. 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 Well. Let's hope this works. I don't know if Braviary is fragile. I think it's defensive, but not specially defensive? Okay, good. Oh, Clefable, I forgot. Oh, wow, I forgot about this. This one's an annoying one. It might have flamethrower, but I doubt it. I mean, well, actually it might totally, because of steel typing. Oh no. We're actually running low on revives. I don't know what the last Pokemon is, honestly. Oh no, it's setting up again. I'm just gonna use the revive on you. Because I don't think we'll need you. Okay, they're psychic. Oh my god. I really wish I had the defend order, attack order in this game. They're psychic again. This might totally kill now because it's gonna use it one more time. Yep. Okay, I think the only thing I have that can actually take care of this is Ninetales, since it resists Fairy type. Although it has Psychic, so let's see how well that works out for me. Oh, we got time. We can set up. I don't think this is gonna kill it at all, but let's try it. Burn? Nope, no burn. And I used Raining Kiss. Fun. You might use a max potion actually. Oh wait, I got a max roll. Maybe the last one was a min roll. Oh, a Heracross? I was not expecting that, but it suits him, so that's cool. I'm hoping this kills. It's, we have 2 stacks, and it's stab, super effective, and I think it's just defensive, not specially defensive. Okay, good. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. I'm sad Vespiquen didn't get a level from this. I should have revived it. You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. Fistplate, aw, that's cool. When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, and so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on the same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adam and Irida, it appeared we were all being guided by one, called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. Aww. This is cute. I know I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Sorbet Corps ranks. Aw, okay, I forgive you now. I can't be mad at this. This is too cute. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Based on Kohira's hint, it seems there might be 4 more plates left for you to find. Aww. That was so cute. Kinda sad it's over now. Well, not over, but you know what I mean. Hey, Sizu. Hello there, Akari. You know, we've an interesting member in the Security Corps, a secret weapon, if you will. They're a bit of a Pokemon battle master, in fact. Think I could trouble you to face our secret weapon in battle? Okay. Battling the Security Corps' secret weapon. Give us a moment, then. Oh no. Oh. So I heard the news. There's to be a face-off between two masters. You know, I've heard our Corps' secret weapon can even defeat Alpha Pokemon. Everything's set. Come with me. Oh god. What's happening? Is it just gonna be... Oh. Okay, it's just not a regular NPC. That's boring. What's your name? Here's our ace in the hole, Res. Please, Captain Sisu, I'm just a common guardsman. However... Oh god. So long as I stand in defense of this gate, I have no intention of letting anyone defeat me. What's happening? Oh, it's just you Pokemon. What? Oh, this is cute. We never actually battled... Oh, I forgot all about this. We never actually even battled a regular NPC. All we've been battling is main characters. So this is interesting. Although I guess he... Oh. Really? I guess technically he is a main character, since he's part of this main request now. Oh my god. Why though? I don't think Bidoof can do anything to me, can it? I mean, it might kill me just because it's a physical attacker, but... I mean, it's a Bidoof. Hello? Okay, Shadow Pulled Bidoof. Was not expecting that. I think this should kill it. I don't think the Bidoof is actually beating an alpha Pokemon, even if it is that high level. The only way it would beat an alpha Pokemon would be if it was like, I don't know, level 32 alpha Pokemon. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even get to read what it used. Well, I knew it was gonna kill me since it's a physical attacker, but still. Let's go, Ligant. You should be able to sweep through this pretty easily. Ooh, actually. Might as well. Might have Fire Fang, but it's not killing us. Oh, oh my god! I didn't even know it could learn Play Rough. I think it lowered my attack, too. I think this should bring me back to full HP. Oh my god, it survived. But yeah, it did bring me up to full HP. Oh, a Hyper Potion. Oh wow, it has that much HP? That's kinda crazy. A Hyper Potion didn't even heal it up to full. And a Starly. This is definitely gonna kill me. Oh my gosh, I survived. Okay, now I'm dead. There you go. Can anything... Don't really have any coverage against flying types, actually. Which one of you is more defensive? I don't know if Starly can learn close combat. I think only Staraptor can learn it, right? Ninetales, try to survive a turn or two. I thought I had an extra turn. Okay, that was rude. Oh, we burned it. Cool. Quick attack. Okay, that might... we might be dead. Oh my god. It has boost. I think... Okay, good. I think if I do this, I might have a chance of winning. Well, without Ninetales dying, I mean. You're not too bad, Res. You just need to evolve those guys. You broke through my defenses. I thought I could do better than that, seeing as how I'm a guardsman. Sorry, Res. But I misjudged you. You're a pretty good trainer. Even if you haven't evolved your Pokemon. You got good coverage on them. This was to be expected. Setting out beyond the village and battling so many different Pokemon in the course of your survey work has made you very strong. You know, my first job as a guardsman was catching some Bidoof that seemed intent on infiltrating the village. Since then, I've kept many Pokemon from passing through our gates. Sometimes I'd slip up and let some in goodness, but people let me have it. But I also befriended some of the Pokemon, and before I knew it, we'd grown strong together. I gained so much, and all because I was trying to make sure folks could live safely here. It's my job to keep everybody safe, isn't it? It would have been cool if he had all Route 1 mons, or I mean, first area mons, like a Drifblim, Bidoof, Starly, Chinks, what else is that Route 1? I guess Wurmple, although Wurmple isn't good. Maybe a Geodude. What else is there? Oh, a Kricketot, I guess. Now, there's one last thing I'd like to tell you if you're heading outside the village again. Aww. Stay safe out there, kid. I love this. And now, I think I better get back to work. Battling the Security Corps secret? Oh, I just realized this. Oh, aw. It's the guy we always talk to when we're leaving the village. Aw, that's so cute and sweet. You're doing a great job. It kind of reminds me of the... I forget what he's called, but I think it's just the guard in Fire Emblem Three Houses. The one that everyone loves for some reason. Hey, what are you guys doing over here? Oh, hello. I know I said I was going to end off the episode, but so much stuff is happening. And I want to talk to this cool guy. He's so cool. I think he... Oh. Sure. I was not expecting this. Let me put you up front. I take it you're ready for our battle. I'm ready. Now then, let's forgo the small talk and proceed right to battle. That's our style. Oh, I thought he would have like an intro, whatever. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, he's not even here. Can I catch his Mon? Hello? Aw. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I don't think it'll kill, but it'll do good damage. Oh wow, never mind. Sorry, Lucario. That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Aw. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Aw. Can we meet him again, though? That was request 88, and I think there's like 120 requests, or 99, or something like that, so... Maybe we'll meet him again? We might get to battle him with, Ingos battle thing, maybe. So that'd be cool. Okay, last request in this area. I'm telling you, Burmy is the Pokemon with a cloak made of leaves. No, Burmy cloaks are made of minerals like sand and rock. I'm quite sure of it. Huh, if it ain't covered in trash, it ain't a Burmy. Huh, this conversation is getting us nowhere. Are you both sure you've actually seen a Burmy before? It wasn't some other Pokemon? We might ask you the same thing. I've seen Burmy here in history, and I've seen them back in my own region too. And guess what? They're all covered in trash. Oh my, you must have gotten confused somehow, my dear. Please, both of you, we're just repeating the same arguments over and over at this point. Hey, you're from the Sorby Corps, aren't you? We could figure out which of us is right pretty quick if someone brought us an actual Burmy. Catch one and come show it to us, would you? I think I have all 3 of them. Gosh darn it, I don't have a pink one. Okay. I'll do this later. Actually, we already have request 103, and I think there's 120 requests maybe? Let me check real quick. Okay, so apparently there's like 91 original main story requests, or something like that, or 90, actually. Technically 94, excluding the ones that the Darkrai and Shaman one, because I don't have either Brilliant Diamond or whatever the other one, Pearl is. I also don't have Sword and Shield, so we're probably never gonna get to do those, unfortunately. Maybe in the future when I come back, if I have a stream set up oh, I can't believe I never got this one. Cool. I guess if I ever get a stream set up, like I said I would a couple episodes ago. Oh, just one Whisplash. I'll come back to this game just to complete the Pokédex and maybe do a bit of shiny hunting. But who knows when that'll happen. If we're lucky, maybe next year, during the 1-year anniversary of the channel, maybe. But that's far into the future, so we'll worry about that later. We are gonna do the hopefully by then everything's still fine. Gonna do the Kingdom Hearts 1 thing I was talking about. Well, actually, you guys won't know about that because I haven't talked about it in this series, but until like, you won't hear about that till we reach episode 20-ish, or 21. But the plans for Kingdom Hearts 1 is that I'm gonna redo the secret bosses and the last story boss at the levels they were supposed to be done, or quote-unquote supposed to be done, because I was unfortunately over-leveled for the secret bosses and kind of made that an easy peasy breeze, so I'll redo that in the future. As well as, well, yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens by then. Hopefully I have a stream set up and we can do the Pokédex things, but for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Pokémon Legends Arceus. We finally finished the main story. Well, I don't know if this is what we're doing right now. It's considered side story, or is this still considered main story? But I don't know, honestly. I guess I've been saying, now I'm reconsidering things. Well, either way, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I definitely did. A lot of exciting things happened. Got a new wardrobe change. Got some nice and interesting cool battles, nice cutscenes, a cute credit scene. And we're getting some really cool and interesting requests right now with a little bit of lore in them, so that's cool. Next episode, we're probably gonna try and finish up some of these early requests that I've been putting off for a bit now, and hopefully have that done so we can go do Volo's thing, and hopefully by then we'll be appropriately leveled, because we still have Pokemon in the 50s, and we're out here battling Pokemon near the and the 65s to 70s, so, you know, gotta look forward to that. I think most of these requests are easy, so they shouldn't take too long. I think after I finish the requests, I might just go looking for, actually, no, yeah, I'm probably gonna go look for the rest of the Will-O-Wisp, because I don't think that should take too long, and I've already found a couple of them, so I might even just find them during my grind session. that I do in between this episode and the next one. Because I can probably just find them during my out time. So I can just start next episode probably finishing that up. But I think I don't know. I might also look for the poem things off screen. I guess we'll see. I might not do it. We'll find out. But anyway, one more time. No more putting it off now. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. And bye.